In the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane. Flying high, I emerge through the flames. Have no fear, I'm here, so stand back. Melanin activate, the name is super black. In the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane. Flying high, I emerge through the flames. Have no fear, I'm here, so stand back. Melanin activate, the name is super black. Imagine that, a future that's super black. Long as your skin brown, your superpowers intact. What would your powers be? Just hope it ain't super whack. Spatial manipulation, create a portal that's black. Maybe just super speed, time travel to run it back. Or cheat manipulation to keep my spirit intact. As I encounter evils the world face, demons the world makes, I'm needed the world at stake. Rest in peace to Chadwick, they killed all the Black Panthers. Told us white lies, I still marvel at black answers. Suits in DC, pray it lead to a civil war. It ain't no Justice League, what's the need to be civil for? Propelled like the juggernaut, it's clear ain't no stopping this. The world in grave danger, who can stop the apocalypse? They killed all the heroes, the new ones don't really care. But if you need me, put your fist up in the air. Yeah, in the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane. Flying high, I emerge through the flames. Have no fear, I'm here, so stand back. Melanin activate, the name is super black. In the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane. Flying high, I emerge through the flames. Have no fear, I'm here, so stand back. Melanin activate, the name is super black.
Hey everybody, it is your man on the wall, Chris Fury. How's it going? Back for another episode of Blurred's Eye View. Thank you for tuning in, and if this is your first time watching us on YouTube, show your love, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. You get to see all the past episodes and plus more, including Fury's reacts and reviews, shorts, and all great and crazy things. Show your love by checking us out on Roku, because guess what? We're on television now. So check us out on Roku or Amazon Fire through Always Press Record. That information will be up at the end of the show, but you can always go to aprtv.com or alwayspressrecord.com. Check out the Roku and Amazon Fire app and much more. Check us out on Opulence Radio, where we're on Mondays, Thursdays, and I want to say it's one other day, but shout out to Amron Burnett over at Opulence Radio. We're making big moves over there. A lot of Blurred podcasts are really popping up. Check us out. If you have something Blurred related, come holler at us. Also, well, check us out everywhere else you listen to your podcast and have some fun with it. But before we really get into it, we are having a giveaway coming up pretty soon. I think you're going to like this one. I did. This is Dungeons and Dragons Honor Amongst Thieves. You can get that on digital today. Chris Pine and Michelle Rodriguez star in this hilarious and action-packed adventure where a band of unlikely heroes must undertake an epic heist to retrieve a lost relic. Buy or rent Dungeons and Dragons Honor Amongst Thieves on digital today. Rated PG from Paramount Pictures. Giveaway coming soon. So we're getting this show going and started off right. Let's bring her in, Lady Mandalore. What's going on?
Well,
all spruced up and sassy, and all her Slytherin glory.
As you all know very well, yes, I'm proud to be quite Slytherin.
I would not be a very good ship captain if I did not pay attention to my teammates. It's what it is. That's what it is. And speaking of being the ship's captain, we couldn't keep this ball rolling without the ship's mechanic. Black Spartan, what's going on?
I feel like you have a cigarette and say it's gonna be a carburetor.
It's gonna be the carburetor.
Ain't gonna be a carburetor. That's what's gonna be.
We'll be fine. Throw some gum on it and we'll be fine.
Look at Kira, all spruced up.
Thank you.
See how we notice? We notice. We're not.
What's the date?
Huh?
Met Gala. That's what it is.
Yeah. I just came back. I didn't. This is my.
She was the one behind the pictures, taking pictures of Keke Palmer and all the.
What were you wearing, Madden? The Met Gala. What were you wearing? What were you wearing, darling?
I'm wearing only the best of somewhere. I don't know who I'm wearing.
Slytherin, she's giving Polaris.
Vintage.
Incredibles. What were you wearing, darling?
Oh my God, we got the ship's computer man. Cinematics Assassin will be watching. What's going on, Will?
First and foremost, Kara looks magnificent.
Thank you.
I just wanted to ask y'all a question. Like Gran Turismo, that trailer dropped today.
Yeah.
Are we really pushing the boundaries for what based on a true story is? Like, is the true story that the video game exists?
I think they're pushing the boundaries on what constitutes as a good video game show or movie.
So someone looked at Days of Thunder and said, "We can do this." That's all it is.
I don't understand it. We're coming off the heels. It's still running strong. Mario Brothers movie, making a crap ton of money.
Man.
And this is a fine example of this is how you do a formula. This is just how you do the formula if you want to do something in this genre, in this space. It's that's another form of it. Detective Pikachu was a hit. Who was the other? Sonic and Sonic 2 were hits. So it can be done if done correctly.
That part.
If done with love and care.
Yes.
Not just the cash grab.
Without you a bowl.
Without you a bowl. Oh my God. But yeah, it's I seen that trailer before and I'm like,
y'all just kept going. Y'all literally saw the wreck that y'all were going to hit.
Yeah.
Kept going. You kept going.
It just I couldn't vibe with that. I couldn't vibe with that.
But you gotta love the fact Super Mario's crossing the $1 billion mark.
Yeah. I mean, granted, yeah, people had their reserve about Chris Pratt being the voice, but it turns out the voice cast was actually good.
Plus, Jack Black as Bowser.
Jack Black as Bowser is everything. Let's just put it like that.
The fact that Peaches, that his one single is still number 3 on the Billboard?
Yeah,
that's dumb. What are y'all doing?
I had to double check that. I'm pretty sure it's either 3 or 4 because it's up there.
Peaches.
No, I know. I just had to curse them out at work. Please. I'm surrounded by like 5-year-olds at my job. Please. No more.
But you gotta love the commitment though. Just as he's looking at the screen, just Peaches, 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 Peaches. I was like,
he's there.
Like, full commitment.
He's there. He's in you. Pause.
You can't compete with the Men in Black theme song though.
No,
yeah.
It has some levels. It has levels. So
that is true.
You know what? Let's just jump into it because we seen it happening. We seen it getting ready to go. We'll start with the happy first. How's that sound? We'll start with the happy. Yay. Sugar Bear is back for Deadpool 3. All right, how's that sound?
And that's it.
Yeah, Kira's, yeah, and that's it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The actor that played Sugar Bear will be returning for Deadpool 3. Rob Delaney, who will be playing Peter, the only human for their X-Force team that was not such a great team, actually turns out to be. He will be returning as Peter, aka Sugar Bear. You know what? Let's be honest. Deadpool 2 really pushed some boundaries, and you're just like, I'm okay with this. I didn't think you would play X-Force like that, but I'm okay with this now.
I mean, the fact of just still the X-Men digs. He's like, how is it we are literally in the mansion and I can't find one of their X-Men? Just slow to the door, just close open.
As if the studio just didn't have the budget or something. That goes to have them make another watch consistently. Make another watch for that film. You're always looking for the Easter eggs in that one, and it's hilarious every single damn time. It's just it's a fun movie, and the fact that considering the fact that he's got a time machine and everybody's putting the blame on Peter and Sylvie, it seems maybe Wade was the one who screwed up the timeline.
What have I done?
He was like, I was just trying to save my girlfriend and make things right and save you guys from Green Lantern, and I didn't know all of this was going to happen.
Still love that. You're welcome, Canada.
There's rumors. It's been a lot of rumors surrounding Fantastic Four. A crap ton of rumors. Just unnecessarily an amount of rumors. From Silver Surfer not being appearing to possibly another Herald to Galactus maybe appearing. Just is to Thing maybe being the female because they do have a female Thing in books. But it's wildly. I've never seen rumors float around a film like this, where they're literally throwing darts. And this one, I'm okay with because I want to see what she brings to the table. Margot Robbie has been rumored to be offered an MCU film. Has been rumored to be the role of possibly Sue Storm. She has the aesthetic. I'm willing to wait and see. Remind you, we said the same thing about Keaton. We said the same thing about Heath Ledger. We said the same thing about Ben Affleck after Daredevil. Oh, gotta make that one straight. But once again, rumors.
No, I'll say it. No,
you don't want it.
No, I'll say it. I will
say this: it's better than the rumor I heard prior to that one.
Jennifer Lopez.
What?
No.
Jennifer Lopez.
No, actually, I didn't hear that one. I was gonna say Mila.
Jenny better stay on the block.
Is she really from the block?
I had a wonderful joke. I'm gonna just wave at that one as it passes me by.
Oh boy. No, the one prior to that was Mila Kunis being offered the role of Sue Storm, and I was just like,
that's too much like that 70s show in MCU for me.
Yeah. But like I said, wild rumors, really wild rumors.
I'd take Mila Kunis over Margot Robbie.
Really?
I would. I would take Mila over her because Mila, real life Mila. Do not fuck with real life Mila.
Oh no. Yeah, never that.
Oh yeah.
Like I think she's able to. I think she has the ability to soften for a role. And instead of having to figure out how to come across as aggressive or firm on something, I think it would be easier for her to do that than Margot Robbie.
I think it takes. And for me, this is for me. It's just kind of hard for me to visualize it, at least right now, because I haven't seen enough of her work, and she's been out here for a long time. She's been out here, she's a child actor.
If you go back and look at her interviews, she's for me. Like the roles that she's been, I guess, put in outside of that 70 shows, she's done comedies.
Yeah.
She did a drama. She did Black Swan, which she was in it for like 30 seconds or something. But I think I would rather have her.
I would want somebody new. I need new actors.
That's fair. That's completely fair. I'm okay with that.
Jupiter Ascending. That happened.
So
don't wait. I didn't bring that up on purpose. I didn't bring that up on purpose.
We'll add that one in the deck. He had that one in the chamber. Like
so here was the rumor surrounding the whole. Here's the rumor like this. Here's the rumors surrounding Sue Storm casting. Margot Robbie, Mila Kunis, Jodie Comer, and Allison Williams. All will be rumored front.
The fuck?
Yeah.
Not Allison Williams.
Okay.
Allison Williams.
All right.
Whatever. They're gonna
I don't know.
They want.
This could be
Get Out and Megan, right?
Yeah. All I gotta say is,
Get Out.
Who is the casting director?
I think, and this is one of them things where there's just a massive amount of rumors running around with this one, and we've been just the nerd and blurred community as a whole have been just like tossing darts. Who's who's been where, who's doing what, just because it's so much around the corner at this point. Hey, Talitha.
Hello.
It's just so around the corner that we don't really know, but we want to know of who's going to be in this thing and who we want to be in this thing. This is one of the things where you just gotta wait. You just gotta wait.
But at the same time, though,
even longer now, considering the fact what we know that happened today. But
I think honestly, I think Disney has gotten to the point where they start putting plans out there to see how we react.
Yeah,
that's what I think it is.
The feelers, putting the feelers out.
Yeah, they just want to see how we react. Like we kept on saying the whole entire time, if Tom Holland or Mark Ruffalo knows something, well, they're plants. They've been told information to spill out.
I saw an article, and I think is it Mila Kunis? There is somebody that was asked if they were going to be in it, and they said no, but they know who is going to be in it. Mm-hmm. So the picking is done.
Yeah. They just haven't put it out yet. We're already selected.
Yeah, they just haven't put it out yet. So
I'm curious. You know what? Pay attention to who's not talking.
That's a lot.
That's who's in it.
That's a lot of people.
It's not a lot of people. It's not a lot of people. And I say it's not a lot because they're not going to pick. They're not going to pick no-name actors for this.
No.
They're gonna
there's gonna be a lot of eyes on this one.
Yeah.
This isn't like the Eternals where these were known but virtually unknown people in these roles. And let's face it, the biggest problem with Eternals was it made it hard for you to care about the characters. At least certain ones. It
was a poorly written movie.
It was. When your standout characters are Angelina Jolie's character, and I can't Gilgamesh.
Yeah, Gilgamesh's character.
Yeah. Who was the other one?
In the Indian dude.
Yeah. I can't think of his name right now, but his story. Well, he's funny anyway. But but watching, it made you care about those characters because you're just like, oh wow, okay, he's played his own descendants in each fraction of the film. That's fine, but and then watching the final fight scene where I keep wanting to say Icarus so damn bad, but seeing one of the Stark kids get his ass handed to him is again, it kind of made up for that, so but everything else, it was really slow pacing. It was, like you said, Spartan. It was poorly written.
Yeah,
I want to say poorly directed.
That too.
It's just too slow of a pace.
It was too slow, and you're trying to go for the more aesthetic pleasing. The whole golden embers around it's like, what it is. It reminds you of those wedding invitations where they have all the gold trim and unique designs and everything. But really it's a wedding. It's really a wedding from hell. That's how it is.
Yeah.
Never mind all this.
I've heard the conversations about nobody really cared about these characters, and I said, nobody really cared about the Guardians neither, and look how that turned out.
But there's a big difference.
There's a big difference. Gun made you care. Exactly. There's a huge difference.
Chloe Zhao gave us superhuman boning.
Yeah.
Pay respects.
But Gunn gave us a Jackson Pollock intergalactic Jackson Pollock painting. So there it is.
James Gunn may have single-handedly saved the music recording and streaming services industry.
Yeah.
He may have single-handedly.
Because let's face it, there are bands that are being played now on Spotify and on Tidal that you normally would not have played before or heard of before.
Who else would not know about a lot of those old school songs, especially Casey and the Sunshine Band? You know how many teenies are looking up Play That Funky Music, White Boy?
Right.
and it's not a trigger word.
Yeah. So I have a question before I get to the next piece. I've been reading Zeb Wells' Spider-Man. Thank you.
Oh, damn. That can't be good.
Here's the thing. I have a major problem.
I apologize profusely.
I love Spider-Man. He's one of my favorite characters because I see what he deals with. He has a certain tenacity. He has no quit in him. He has no quit in him.
Like him too. What's going on?
However, can they please stop dumping all this misery on this dude? Like, does the time he became, well, I should say Doc Ock became Superior Spider-Man, which was still in Peter Parker's body, but he ended up getting his body back, and he had a whole corporation damn near rivaling Stark International. And he lost it all. And y'all said, okay, we're going to have him lose it all, getting back to basics. Okay, that's fine. It's a certain human aspect to it. We get it. But damn.
Can he get it? Can he get one win?
Can he get one win, please? Him and Ben Reilly? Like, Jesus Christ.
Peter Parker is Job.
Oh my God.
He has to go through all the trials and tribulations and just get an attaboy. That's your reward.
I've never seen anybody have to deal with the level of disappointment and let down and just, I can't have anything nice at all.
Are they turning him into it?
This is currently.
I don't want to say what I was about to say.
This is currently what they're doing with, at least with Peter. It was me, Peter. It was me all the time, Barry.
When I tell you, that's why I was like, when he mentioned Zeb Wells, I was like, oh, it gets worse.
It's bad. It's so bad. It's so bad. When you took the love of his life away again. Somehow gave her 2 kids that aren't his, and she's married. They go through the backstage or the background on what happened and everything. They show you that build up, and it's like, dude, why can't this dude catch a break?
Then he's on the outs. He's on the outs of Fantastic Four.
He's on the outs with damn near. Yeah, he's on the outs with damn near everybody.
Yeah.
Are they giving Spider-Man? Okay, 2. I don't.
Say it.
Are they turning him into an incel?
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
No, I think Ben Reilly got that one.
Wow.
They turned Ben Reilly into a Venom.
Yeah. A bad one at that.
That's a
like bad villain or bad like he ain't.
Yes.
Bad.
Yes.
Like he was fine as Ben Reilly, Scarlet Spider. Possibly my favorite version. He was fine as Scarlet Spider.
But how they
red jumpsuit with the blue hoodie.
But how they written him with the Beyond Corporation was just it started off strong and then it just went completely downhill.
Yeah, it did. So bad.
Incel Spider-Man is kind of funny.
I'm here to make y'all smile.
I don't
Black Panther get a whole kingdom.
He ain't even got that now.
Right. His kingdom was taken away from him.
He's been banned from his own kingdom.
It's almost like back.
It's not even a kingdom anymore. It's more of a democracy at this point.
It almost went back to the time he was in Manhattan during his exile, during the third. Oh, exile?
The most dangerous man alive days. Yeah, when he took over for Daredevil. Yeah. For the record, for people who's listening, he wasn't Daredevil. He just took over and looked after Hell's Kitchen for Daredevil. Daredevil was on a hiatus. He went on a sabbatical, one of his many sabbaticals.
But you gotta admit, he was efficient.
He was damn efficient. He was like, you know what? I got this. You know, when you come back, Matt, this shit'll be cleaned up. You ain't got to worry about nothing. It's crazy. It's crazy. I've read Zeb Wells' work before. Never been an issue, but for some reason, this particular time dealing with Spider-Man, it's a problem for me. It's a problem. I can't get around it. It's the one. Just let the man live.
That's why I had to stop reading. It was Zeb Wells cannot. He can give you a great Ben Reilly. He cannot give you a great Peter Parker story. He just can't, for reasons beyond my comprehension. It's like he has to. How else can I make Spider-Man suffer? It's like, what did this man do to you in real life?
It's so bad. It's really
just be on high alert if Peter gets a dog. Just
dang.
No, stop.
John Wick stop.
Stop.
Hey. Look, all it takes is for somebody to bump off the dog and we get Black Suit Spider-Man busting into the prison. all over again. The slap up Kingpin. That's all we need.
Man, ask why Spider-Man after you. Well, we went after his dog. Oh.
Even Wilson Fisk knows. He was like, you know what? I don't tell many people this because the ones who witnessed it, let's just say they're not here anymore. And yeah, he almost killed me. So I'm not going to. I would not mess with his family right now or anything he loves. So there's all that. But as of 12:01 a.m. Tuesday morning,
and
the writers went on strike. The WGA has officially gone on strike.
Mm-hmm.
That's right, boys.
So me and Black Spartan were talking about this before the show. We didn't realize just how bad writers get it in a bigger space like that. We didn't realize they get practically nothing.
Yeah.
Like there's like no love.
No.
I told him, I said there was a 3-part TikTok video I watched. And the person was breaking down the numbers, and they said you the lowest you would get is like $700 per episode. And I'm like, okay, if you're staying in LA, that's a problem. That's a problem. That's an issue.
Right.
But when I seen it, I'm like, yo, this is bad. Like, this is bad. And if you were there for the, 2007? It was like 2007, 2009, somewhere in that window.
Year hero.
That's all right. 2007, 2008.
Yep. That was it. And yeah, it is. That's what's going on, Lainey. 700. Yes, 700 an episode. It's bad. Like, I didn't realize it was that bad. You know, we would always assume, oh, I want to be a writer. I want to be a screenwriter and television writer and blah, 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 blah. Because you get recognized. You may not be in the front face like the celebrities, but behind the scenes, you're the person that makes it pop. And you would think that you get paid a lot more. And Black Spartan mentioned he read an article. He said the Key Grip got paid how much?
Yeah, this
is just a comparison.
What's crazy is because this was an article on CNN where they were interviewing someone from the guild, and they were like, well, our guild is different from the studio and I guess the behind the scenes workers. They have two different associations. So he was using it as an example. He's like, a Key Grip on a popular show makes anywhere from $3,100 to $3,500 an episode for just that. He says their deal with Hollywood is 10 times better than ours, which says a lot considering the fact that Hollywood depends on us. And I'm like, dang, so a dude basically have one job is making the equivalent of 3 times more than you if we use $700 as a measuring stick. Damn.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
That is, it is scary because we've seen this before. We just didn't realize how it was on the back end. We just realized, okay, we're not getting new shows. We're not getting new movies. We're not getting a lot of shows that are written that go through rewrites or movie rewrites. Cannot happen now because of the strike. You know, and that was then. We're talking about now, so you know it's totally different. And now the streaming services are involved, and that's an even bigger issue because they don't get paid off of that.
Which I didn't know.
I think it's less. They don't. Yeah. It's less than $700.
Yeah.
Yes.
But they get no royalty. I mean, from what I understand, and again, I'm outside looking in as I'm learning about this. They don't get. I mean, they don't, based on what the deal is, they don't get royalties off replays. They don't get it off syndication. They get credits, but those credits don't mean spit.
Yeah.
So it's just like, dang, you're essentially a fast food worker in Hollywood.
Yeah.
I have, thanks to our correspondent out in LA, Tracy Carr, crazy Carr out there. She managed to get like what the contract deals was entailing. And if you go to Blur's Eye View podcast on Facebook, I'm going to share it on IG as well and on the website. Like, that was a crap deal. It was a crap deal. And that just says like, okay, corporate, you're just being greedy at this point. You're being greedy at this point. Like,
and how?
So we hope that this writer strike doesn't last long for the sake of not just our entertainment, but for these people's livelihood.
Yeah.
You know, because this already is affecting late night television already.
Mm-hmm.
SNL, they're not even halfway through their season. They're not even halfway, and they tend to show like a repeat of the current season. Like they might show like 1 or 2 episodes in between. Forget that.
It's summertime. This is when they're supposed to be having episodes on the regular.
Crank it.
Pete Davidson was supposed to be the guest this weekend. Not anymore. Not anymore. Every late night television show you're seeing repeats of.
You better see a whole lot of hosts get nervous. I'm like, unless you're a comedian, you at the ready. But
you better hit that stage. You're whatever movie that you think they're currently filming, still, even though it's written, scripts are written, they still do rewrites on spot most of the time. Forget it. It's going to be delayed even more now. Blade. I was gonna say Blade is one.
Blade gonna be delayed.
They just got a director. They just got their director. Aquaman.
Like, really?
Aquaman's delayed even further because I'm like, good lord, y'all were going through rewrites.
So it's
they're making sure that one's extra good. Don't worry, guys. It's gonna be a classic.
I mean, Jason Momoa already sat there and said, "Look, they didn't use half our treatment for Aquaman 2, so don't blame us." It's like, dang.
Whatever Gunn has planned, it's going to be a stop right now. If it hasn't been filmed and pressed and cut already and ready to go, gotta be happy with what we get.
I'm curious. I'm curious to find out who. Oh, all right. Give me 1 second. Well, you could get your turn. Hold on. I'm curious to see who, because if it was me and I actually liked my boss and the thing that I was writing for, I would keep writing. Like I'm gonna have all of my stuff on the background. I won't talk to anybody about it. But if I have an urge to do something, or if I have a commitment to do something, Aquaman should be canceled. I think they
let's raise the earth with that.
Yo, real quick, my guy, how are you going to try to make a 50-page treatment about what is it? What is it? Global warming in an Aquaman movie. My guy, I get it.
I'm sorry.
I swear to God.
Reeves did the same thing. Christopher Reeves did the same thing with Nuclear Arms and Superman 4. You see how that turned out.
We ain't here for that hour and a half, my boy.
Yeah.
not right. I know you got a captive audience, but let me tell you real quick. This ain't the time to do it.
This may not be the ring you want to get in. You might want to just say,
"I'm ready to go eco-friendly," but do it after the Oscar.
The Guinness is on me. Just
put it in a post-credit scene or something, because I ain't.
No one wants to watch Aquaman just for you not to get wet. That's all I'm saying.
Wow.
You better be half naked while you're giving this speech.
Come on now. Let's be honest. Was it not in the first 10 seconds of that movie did he not appear shirtless? Shirtless and literally just did 50 push-ups.
Let me tell you how much I still did not listen to a goddamn word he was saying. Did not hear a word.
All you saw was abs, chesticles, and hair. You was like, yes, daddy.
That's all I need to see. I am not here to be. That is it.
Thank you, lady. Thank you, Geek by Heart. Thank you.
Sorry,
I had to get my water, so she had to hit the pause for me.
Sorry.
Water.
Go
ahead, Cinematic.
Water Daddy made me mad. I apologize.
How long into needing content until WB hits the panic button and releases Batwoman and Batgirl?
Ooh.
Oh, they're already
somebody is waiting in the wings. They were just like, yes, the moment is finally here.
Somebody at the vault was like, oh, they on strike?
Somebody was just like, DEFCON 4. DEFCON 4.
It's almost like a code word was just waiting to be said. Just, you know what? Just what's the word? Frazier. All right.
Not Fraser.
It's that side. I gotta. It's
Tossed
that
salads and scrambled eggs.
Toss salad.
What was the word that was said? Well, during the release, a word said Fraser was said. Now we don't know what that means.
You hear Michael from The Office saying, "Oh my God, it's happening! It's happening! Nobody panic!"
Next, you know, Batgirl footage found on Twitter.
Right.
Full movie released.
Who did it? And Ryan Reynolds is sitting there, legs crossed. Tell them it was me.
Not the. Tell them it was me, darling.
It's we're horrible. But it's we've been down this road before, but the odds are different. The stakes are higher now because streaming was just Hulu was just in its infancy at that time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Hulu was free. You didn't have to worry about commercials and any of that stuff.
What a time.
It was a beautiful time. It was a beautiful, you know, Lost was on the air when those first couple seasons were good.
Yeah, I was saying when Lost was good.
Yeah, when Lost was good.
Those are the days.
Whew.
I feel like I should have a piano right now.
Imagine me saying, you know what? They on strike. Heroes is ended. Let's catch up on this Lost. Oh, this is good. This is what everybody's talking about. Only to come out of the strike and say, all right. I'm like,
what happened? What did we go
my
wrong?
summer for this? It was bad.
JJ didn't think he had to land that plane at any point.
Oh my God.
Like, whoo, writer's strike. Yes. Dodged the bullet there.
Oh no, it's what's left or whatever's on the wall. Just use that.
Just use the smoke monster. Just go with that. Just don't even show a monster. Just have a fog machine at the end.
Mark Cooper, what's going on, Mark?
Hi.
I don't know. I really do hope that the WGA gets what they're properly deserved and properly owed. And we can just get back to like I said, not just for our entertainment, but hearing those numbers about what they get, that's scary.
And that's after the last strike.
Yeah.
Like how?
I've never seen anything like that. And like Black Spartan said, like to be the fast food worker of the entertainment industry, that's bad. Like I had no clue that the writers took it like that. You know, I figure when you're a writer, if you're in enough projects, you get seen. You get to, you know, I had to explain it to my wife. Like, I'm like, think about like in kind of a poor example, but think of it like the DC shows for CW. There's a crap ton of DC shows there. Imagine if you're a writer on all the in a writer's room for a good percentage of those shows. That's ran for 5, 6, 7 seasons. You know, and then you get seen somewhere else. So now you get drawn to that project and that project. Word gets around. So you would think that you know, this person who's written on Black Lightning and Legends of Tomorrow and the first 3 seasons of Arrow or whatever, and now in Smallville, you know, these are staples now. So now you're like, hey, James Gunn's seen your work. He loved your work. He wants to see what you do with this particular character. Boom.
I want to do some math.
From the writer that kept the CW on life support.
So yeah, it's definitely going to be a rough road. What
happened, Kira?
She's looking at numbers.
No.
You see some, is this breaking news?
Oh yeah, this is a problem.
Okay, wait a minute.
Breaking news. Well, all right. So little. All right, Matthew Lawrence.
Yes.
Joey Lawrence is little.
Yes, I know. Boy Meets World.
Chili's boyfriend.
It is Chili's boyfriend. Yes,
Chili's
it is.
Boyfriend, yeah.
Whose boyfriend?
Chili.
Yes, he crept into the Black Forest and got lost.
Yeah.
Ain't no.
I don't want no scrubs. Ain't no scrub.
I refuse to believe. Okay, that's all right. Anyway, apparently, an Oscar-winning director asked him to strip for a Marvel role. What?
I didn't know it was a Marvel role.
What?
Yeah, him and his brothers, they have a podcast. And he revealed that on that podcast. Now, when I kept hearing the story, but then when I started hearing Marvel director, I'm like, Ooh.
I gotta guess.
First of all, okay, I'm gonna turn off my activate.
I gotta get that cat. I gotta get that cat.
Oh,
Fast and
okay.
Furious, not Fast and Furious, Lord. Fantastic Four. Remember, Chris Evans got all naked for 5 seconds.
Yep.
What's up, Trey Lawson?
How bad do you want to be an X-Man?
Man.
Now, okay, I have nothing positive. I'm gonna be quiet.
But
people need to know.
No.
But
No,
if you think about it-
no.
But if you think
No,
about
don't
it-
do that. Don't do that, Prowess. Don't do that, Prowess. Don't do that, Prowess.
No.
Not Venice, Reed Richards.
That hurt my feelings.
It's not about Dr. Doom. It's about family.
My
Oh,
dear blue-eyed
that's
sweet Aunt
terrible.
Petunia.
Lord Jesus.
I cannot imagine Reed Richards sounding like every dude that ever smoked a pack of Coors and goes there and tell you how to fix a car. I can't see that.
Yes. To tell them
Still
in that comics,
stronger than this.
They
fam.
need to know the people have a right. This is why we here. They look for us.
But it does go to show you. I mean, it does kind of go into what they talked about, like with the Harvey Weinsteins and what Terry Crews was saying. I'm like, dude touched my in front of my wife, I'm going to jail. I'm just it's
becoming more. It's becoming more apparent now.
Yeah,
it's really becoming more out there at this point. It's not even hidden anymore. Those movies and shows we used to see back in the 80s and early 90s, where they would allude to that stuff, and now here it is. This was actually going on, and now it's even worse than we thought, because it's like men and women, and God forbid children.
I mean, even shout out to Corey Feldman. Corey Feldman called it years ago. He's like, dude, they did this to us and nobody believed us.
And he's kind of like I don't want to say front runner, but he's been the one that's really.
Oh, he's been doing I told you so. He's like, everybody thought we were crazy. Everybody thought we was crazy, but look what's happening
now. You'd be surprised. Lady Mandalore, she just puts up in the chat. You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised.
I mean,
he's a Lawrence.
In the words of Monique.
Wow.
I would like to see it.
Wow.
You'd be surprised.
Ma'am. Thank you, Will. Ma'am. Ma'am.
In the words.
So for the listeners and the watchers out there, if you would not see what we have in our private chat, and if you think our on-screen personas is nuts,
it's just ma'am.
No.
Wait.
I'm just saying, maybe they should have just put him in.
You might as well be
enough.
I'm sorry.
You might as well be on Varsity Blues. You ever heard of whipped cream bikini?
Lord. So
the person that said Vin Diesel as
Prowess the Testament.
I thought of what's worse. Vin Diesel as the entire first family, a la Eddie Murphy doing the Nutty Professor.
Oh dear God!
Don't give these folks ideas.
I just can't say it. I just been wanting it. No, it doesn't sound right.
It's clobbering time. I can't see that.
Grab the ultimate nullifier.
Jesus.
I just cannot see that. Just if I hear flame on doesn't sound right. Flame on. It doesn't sound right.
Like it
sounds more like the Watcher than the Watcher.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oof.
It's like if Rorschach got flame powers.
Right. So as you see, if you're watching, Lady Mandalore is dressed to the nines. And it made me think about what's been going on this past weekend, I should say, which is the Met Gala. Now, we always turn up, turn out, and every time you see the Met Gala, we got some crazy stuff. What did he do? What did he do? It's about family, not it's about family.
Shut up.
However, and I think Cinematic Assassin's going to appreciate this because,
okay,
Keke Palmer.
Okay.
You mean Cheeky Palmer? Yo,
cheeks.
Cakes.
I get to the yams.
Cakes.
Angela Bassett Jr. Like, what the hell?
Pregnancy does a body good, apparently.
No, because she literally does. One, she can embody Angela Bassett. She's done that.
Mm-hmm.
She's done an interview with Angela Bassett and done that exact scene and nailed it. Two, when you look at her, especially at the Met Gala, you're just like, I kind of see it, you know. And then I'm like, baby does body good. What the hell?
1 in a million. I promise you. 1 in a million.
Whatever latency genes was kicked on was activated after that baby.
While we talk about it, I'm gonna be grabbing pictures in a second.
I'm about to say, where are the photos? Where's
I'm telling your wife. I'm immediately. Everybody's getting in trouble.
Immediately. The journalist here.
She wait.
Kiki is caked up. That's just something like that. Kiki is caked up. Good Lord.
I mean,
ew, Prowess, I love you.
Here come Prowess with the lines already. She Kiki'd
the man.
Kiki'd when I palmed it. Lord of mercy.
You know it's all good when the husband is smiling. He's there taking pictures. And he got that big ass Kool-Aid smile behind him. Like,
you hear the smile behind the camera. You hear it.
I saw the joy in that man. You can't fake that kind of joy.
Yes.
You can't fake that kind of joy he saw.
This Miss Ma'am.
Slay.
She looks. I'm just saying.
Let her be Storm. Get her Storm.
I mean, with
Just
that,
let her be Storm.
She could do it.
That puts her in the running now. If you doubted it before, wait, is this? Yeah, here it is.
Yeah, that's it.
Ooh. Wait a minute. Hold on. What's going on?
Kiki was out this weekend because she was at another function, and she had a full-on bodysuit on. Like, Kiki was out this weekend.
Oh, with the body shot, with the booty shot?
Yeah. Kiki was out this weekend. She went, baby.
Yeah, somebody's birthday party.
I had my baby. If they're fine, I'm fine. Mama need to go out.
Kiki Palmer. Good Lord. All right, I had to make sure Will got all his material together.
Being a good journal.
I need a good drink. Yeah, I
mean.
Yeah, you're right, Geek Bar Heart. Kiki's always been a pretty girl. She's always been a pretty woman. But Jesus Christ, I didn't expect that. Like,
pregnant, it's like as Kira said, one of the few where those later genes get turned on, and it's just like, okay.
And the thing is, I was just watching Nope. Nope came out last year. Nope came out last year, and she was on Saturday Night Live. Yeah, she was on Saturday Night Live. She pretty much had the same shape, just baby bump. And now,
Padow.
Yeah,
that baby said, "Let me help you out, mom."
Y'all not see that?
I need to feed both in front.
Y'all not see the video of her somewhere pre-baby, like twerking upside down against the wall?
That they thought it was her. It's not her.
It's not.
It's not her.
It's
not her.
That woman has a career as a stunt double. Like,
I know the video you're talking about. That's not her.
Man.
We're gonna go to commercial break. When we come back, we are going to talk about the best and worst MCU battles to date. Anyway, to date. So until then, we'll be right back.
Welcome back to Fast Money, y'all. We getting ready to finish up the game here. Now your teammate done scored enough points. I think you just need to get one answer right to win. You ready?
Ready.
Okay, name a podcast. Blurred's Eye View. Who should have won that Oscar? Angela Bassett. Who did win the Oscar? Don't give a damn. Name a cartoon. Ed, Edd n Eddy. Name a guest from question 1. Carl Jones. Alright, that did it. Congratulations, you won the game. Hellspawn cosplay. Now, we only need a one name. Hieroglyphics. You can stop now. Josh Evans. Chase Bowman. Josh Brown. Y'all cut the commercial. He gonna be on this for a while. Blurred's Eye View. Be sure to peep the podcast on all platforms, or stream every episode on Always Press Record TV. APR TV now downloadable on Amazon and Roku. APR TV, the power of podcasting in the palm of your hand. Get it today.
All right, we are back.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do the switch around here. There we go. We are back, and we're talking about some of the best and worst battles that we've seen in the MCU to date. Now, we kept it close. We kept it with the MCU because there isn't a very extensive history with Marvel Cinematic Universe and Marvel Comics. It's too many battles tonight. And with 31 movies in the can and 8 television series, we're not counting, we're at least 8 television series. That's still quite a bit, which means we will more than likely be returning to this one and talking more about it. But I want to say one that I thought at the time was good, but now you look back and it's kind of worse. And this is my opinion, but you guys tell me what you think. Hulk versus Abomination.
Oh God. That didn't even show up on my radar. That's how bad that was.
Yeah, see.
But say I don't instantly remember anything.
Yeah.
That was just.
I mean, we got our thunderclap. That's about it. You know.
At the end, you got a sonic clap. You basically got a Little John moment at the end of the fight.
Yeah.
That's all. You would think for one of the Hulk's greatest adversaries that the fight would be a little bit more destruction and less, we're not trying to wreck everything in Harlem. It's like,
and they wrecked it. And meanwhile, Luke is watching from the window like, these motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm. Well, they didn't want to hurt
blame me.
No.
Michael K. Williams was there for some reason.
He was there, wasn't he? I forgot he was there. He was there.
No.
It paid off later in She-Hulk, I think.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just with Mark Ruffalo with the line, I was a different guy then.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I guess is that the payoff? That was the payoff.
There was
the connection. That's all you had.
Yeah, because they were just like, we're going to acknowledge it. Just
right.
It's like,
cheer, nerds.
You talking about me and impulse control issues? Explain Harlem. Well, I was a different guy back then.
Good writing. It's good writing.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Now here's one that just doesn't get old.
Yes.
Cap versus the Hydra Agents
came to mind.
Yep. I thought about that one too.
Still.
Look, that top frame, how it started. How it ended.
You probably wondering how I got here.
That's still the coldest line in the middle. Still the coldest line. You know you're a bad man when you're in a room full of dudes. But before we start, anybody want to get
off? That's Cap was for the smoke. Cap was for the smoke.
It's like how do you argue that? It's like this man he doesn't know we got him outnumbered 20-1.
And they tried it. I'm gonna pull it back up. And they tried it. We're gonna use magnetic hooks to put his hands up. Keep it safe.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, wasn't enough.
There was a brother in there.
Oh, yep.
Lord.
Yeah. Brother got laid out.
They should have had
one
the
of the
brother
first
leave
ones
first.
down.
He should have got off the elevator.
He's like,
I was hoping the brother. I was hoping
y'all
the
don't
brother
pay me
in the
enough for
scene
this.
got
I don't
off the
care
elevator.
if we were in Shield. I don't care. They don't pay me enough for this.
I was hoping the brother got off. It's like as soon as he said it, he's like, nope, click, nope.
Like whole time they didn't give me Juneteenth off.
Right. It's the whole look around and he noticing it seemed to be every time we stop at a floor, a couple more people get on here.
Mm-hmm.
It's the awareness for me. He's just like, I know gang style fights. That's
where he just had that look like just
for the comment. Yes. Lainey, I was waiting for the time. I was waiting and I kept looking. I'm like, do you actually see it in the picture? No.
He's like, yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
they got washed. They got washed.
Mm-hmm.
They got washed. And
it didn't break a sweat.
It did not. Did not
break a sweat.
And then he stepped on the shield to pick it up. He ain't even been.
That was the whole.
Yeah, it was the I'm gonna use their body as leverage and just pop this bad boy up.
That was the whole cool part. The kick up.
I literally stomped as I said that. I was.
Just imagine if you just left the elevator. You just saw Captain America lay out 30 guys, and he's coming towards you, bruh. Look, they don't pay me enough in Hydra. They don't pay me enough. It's like you can go ahead and slide on through, dude.
So, moving forward, here was a weak battle, in my opinion. Weak battle, weak film. Thor: The Dark World.
Oh yes.
Does anybody even remember?
The only
I'm
gonna tell you the only thing that was memorable from Thor: The Dark World for me was the whole Loki dying. That was pretty much it, because that was the first time we lost him. We thought we did for the first time. You know,
this man got beat by the Weather Channel.
Wow.
That was when Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was on the air. They made a slight connection to that, and it was the MCU connection was early in its infancy. Like from television, it was early in its infancy.
You got the dark one with an antenna pole.
Yeah. Darcy came through on the clutch. That was about it.
We decided to beat him with science. You know, semi-god, thunder, millennium.
Yeah, science.
We're just going to use science.
Science. Lord have mercy.
Oh man. It was
so here's another good one. Team Iron Man versus Team Cap.
Yeah, I was waiting for that one. I kind of wanted it to be bigger.
It
actually had its moments.
It definitely had its moments. You know, I'm gonna do something. It's gonna be really big, but I can't hold it for very long. Now, being in a movie theater and hearing Paul Rudd say those exact lines, and I'm just like, I'm expecting that from him. But what the hell is he up to?
I was like, the moment I heard him, like, yep, giant suit. That's all.
And mind you, probably the last time that the collective social media group entity did not spoil it.
Right.
They did not spoil it. Like everybody's focus was on Spider-Man and Black Panther, and the folks that seen it did not spoil the Giant Man reveal. Thank you. I don't know what happened to those days, but thank you.
But it's less the fact just how they
like
did
it took 2 weeks before it actually, at least from what I noticed, it took a good 2 weeks before people actually said anything online. I was like, you honored the window and you stayed true to the aesthetic.
I think that was more because everybody was looking at Peter Parker and Black Panther more so than even those were the two takeaways. Like that was
the moment you saw Spider-Man flip in the trailer, it's like,
I didn't think about it. The Russos put a looky-loo. Oh my God. So for those who don't know, a looky-loo in the Marvel comics is a move that Kingpin does. Spider-Man and Daredevil know what a looky-loo is because that's their antagonist. And when the rest of the Avengers asked him what's a looky-loo, and they said, well, that's when Kingpin has his cronies commit a crime on one part of New York where everyone, the entire fire department, police department, everybody gets called to that crime when the real crime is happening on the other side.
Right. And
that is considered a looky-loo. And I'm like, the Russos put a looky-loo. Damn, years later, it was 2016.
because something else was happening at the same. Doggone it, Chris.
It don't take me long though. Good Lord.
It took me a second. Like, wait a second. What else was?
They pulled the looky. They pulled it. It was like, yeah, give them Black Panther because they're excited for that. Give them Spider-Man because they're definitely excited for that. And Giant Man's in the film. No clue. Looky-loo. Damn. So I didn't grab pictures for this one, but another good fight, which kind of had us on the edges of our seat, was Thanos versus Iron Man on Titan.
Okay.
Yeah. That was she said that's Die Hard with a Vengeance. Yes. Yeah. Nice catch. But yeah, Thanos and Iron Man on Titan. That was actually a really good battle. Actually, that whole I wanted to call it Team Iron Man, but I was like, well, I'm already using Team Iron Man. But it was Team Iron Man. It was like it was the Guardians and Iron Man and Strange fighting Thanos.
It almost worked.
Almost worked. Damn, it was close.
And that's where it started. That's where the hatred for Pratt. That's where the hatred for Pratt began.
Well, it wasn't so much his fault.
The nexus point.
It was that, but it was that moment.
Mm-hmm. What were you gonna say, Kira?
James Gunn agrees with y'all. He would not have written Star-Lord to do that. He was disappointed that they made him that guy.
Because Star-Lord would have shot him in the face.
Yeah.
He would have shot him
We
in
need
the
to get
face.
this man somewhere in hiding. Because Gunn agrees with the people.
But at the same time, though, we did get to see a lot of the bleeding edge armor, which again, the whole thing of him going one-on-one with the Deviant, even getting a planet thrown at him with four of the Infinity Stones on the gauntlet. So yeah. So it was a good fight.
Yeah, Tony died. I don't care what happened. Like when Thanos took that
a whole ass moon, my guy. You living through that? But you gonna starve in cold ass space? Stop.
I mean,
with no blueberries in sight. No.
Thanos took that big ass fist and punched him dead in the face, and he hit the ground. It was 2 hits, as they say. He hit him in the face. His face hit the ground. He was asleep. I don't care what happened after that.
But there's one plot hole. You're sitting there telling me that the Iron Man armor has a compartment for nanotechnology, but yet nothing for food storage.
What it needed was a pillow because his ass left.
That wasn't mean right though.
It definitely was.
Ice pack or something that packed away in that.
He said, "Come on, nanotech explains everything."
I mean,
nanotech was the pillow. 2 more entries that came in. I had to rewatch it. We watch it last night. Is from What If. One is Captain Marvel versus Thor, which is actually a pretty good fight scene.
Party Thor.
Yeah, party Thor. Las Vegas. When when Vision / Ultron comes in, he's like, "I'm afraid I've never heard that battle cry before."
Yeah.
Which leads to the Ultron Vision variant versus the Multiverse Avengers. Not bad. 2 battle scenes. Yeah, but like I said, Thor screaming Las Vegas as his battle cry. Prior to that, saying like, "Why are you here?" He was like, "Well, I've been told that I have the inexplicable ability to draw unwanted attention." At which point he did. He's like, "Oh, I didn't think any life was on this planet." And he's like, "Well, I did warn you all." So it's funny. That was What is good, and I can't wait for season 2. Another battle. Ant-Man versus Yellow Jacket. Just
it was fun.
It was
a fun fight.
It was cute. It
was all right. They try to emphasize a lot of the little big. I was like, just show the fight.
They're fighting on the train set.
And
I'm like, oh look, it's Thomas the Train.
I mean, Thomas the Train kind of got a bump in sales on that one. It's just
Mommy, I want Thomas the Train. I'm like, I didn't think this thing was making a good back.
Right.
Tom Holland's Spider-Man versus Mysterio.
Mid.
Okay.
Really?
Mid. I like that scene. I like the scene because
it's a passing grade, but it's meh.
I don't know, because the Spider-Man I knew had full Spidey sense, and if that was the case, Mysterio would have not had hard of a time of beating Spider-Man. So no.
Well, we got to think too. That version of Peter, he was just getting a hang of his quote unquote pause. I'm pausing beforehand. His quote unquote Peter tingle. He was just getting a handle. God dog it. Pause around there.
He was getting a handle. That's what he said.
It's just the whole thing is just like you're saying, because also not only that, but it's not Mysterio as far as his setup. I mean, you're basically taking Stark Tech and saying, this is what I'm doing with it versus Mysterio's homegrown effects. That's the only thing I didn't like about it. You basically just took Stark Tech and just made it the overall be all, the go-to tech for the world versus Mysterio, who literally came up with his own stuff. So that's why I'm like, it's not a good fight.
Well,
I just didn't like the visual. The visuals were kind of wonky too. Like this was the beginning of the CGI issue that Marvel has been falling
slow
CGI
decline.
Yeah.
So since we're talking about Spider-Man, you want to talk about an ass whooping?
God damn, triggered.
Maguire's Spider-Man versus Green Goblin. That first Spider-Man movie.
Yo,
good Lord, he took a beating.
They were trying to actively end lives. There was nothing else about I want to eat your face.
But that was perfect.
He also like smack him upside the head. As he leans back.
Yeah, he beat the brakes off of him.
Like, damn. There was no other way to put it. I'm like, dude, he beat your mask off your face. Like, he beat you. and for honorable mention, Tom Holland fighting same Green Goblin and No Way Home. He beat him in the apartment building, and then when he got his hands on him, he started beating the shit out of him.
How do you get beat through a floor? You got beat through floors, sir.
Norman Osborn was here for it. He was like, these hands is rated E for everybody.
That's the part that I'm tripping off of. I mean, granted, he was fighting a lot of the quote unquote Sinister Six, but you got beat through floors. It's like, if that is not I hate you with everything in my being, I will knock you from the 6th to the 1st floor. And then on top of that, I'm gonna alienate you from your family.
The fact that he just walked away from that battle with a limp. I was just like, your kidneys ain't out of whack or anything. Your back, everything's aligned. Just your spine's okay. Like, dude, you went through a floor, several of them,
it's like, how are you still functioning?
That was peak attitude era.
not the no soul. The no soul move. I'm not doing it.
15 feet off the top of the cage. Oh my god.
God damn it, they just broke a man in half.
Not Mick Foley. Not y'all quoting Mick Foley bodies out here.
Oh my
god.
Oh, he's got a family.
He's got a family line. It's always he's got a family line. Oh my god, that was horrible. Man. That was horrible. Now I'm gonna tell you, someone who had a pretty good showing, actually, their first time out. And I didn't have time. I wanted to grab that clip of her saying it, but that's okay because where's she? Oh, here she is. Black Widow versus Obadiah Stane's cronies.
Yeah, posing.
Shout out.
I wanted to grab Yelena's. What's the pose? The pose.
Why do you pose? What do you mean? Pose.
It's the hair flip.
You do this with the hair.
Wait, I gotta take.
We love Natasha. Don't get us wrong. We love Natasha. We love her. And when we got the Black Widow movie, we were just like, why? And then we get Yelena, and I'm like, it's okay now.
I just love the fact it's like every time you do something, you pause.
You pause. So you flip your head back.
Hey, Lawrence.
Hey.
I was just like, okay, I'm with it, whatever. But she walked in there. That why she's fighting several cronies for Obadiah Stane. Happy's still boxing the one.
I feel bad for Happy. Happy was in the fight of his life.
He thought he was doing something.
Right.
That's when ScarJo should have sued Disney when they put that damn wig on her head.
Her hairstyles got much better after that.
It was better than Tyler Perry wig.
Definitely that.
Starfire's wig in the first season of Titans. I wouldn't watch that show. I refused to watch that show until they got her a better wig. I did not watch that. A single.
She styles like a son bitch, but I'm so glad she doesn't wear that wig now.
Oof.
That is true, but that gave me baps. Just that first.
That gave you baps.
Every time I looked at that wig, I immediately thought of Checkers curly fries. I ain't gonna lie.
Jesus. Sort of a funny battle. Rhodey pre-War Machine versus Iron Man and Iron Man 2.
That was like a sibling fight, but it was good though.
Like he peed in his suit. Like,
Yeah.
he was drunk. We got drunk Tony out of that. They were playing like they were.
Hey, can you play something I can beat my best friend's ass too?
Yeah.
I was like,
Definitely some moments. Definitely some moments. Here's one that to this day. First off, Cap versus Winter Soldier.
Good
one.
Just
that's a good one.
It don't matter which scene, just them two going at it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Whether it was in the apartment building, on top of the apartment building, inside the helicarrier, on the freeway of Cleveland, downtown Cleveland, Ohio, because that's where they filmed that scene.
Mm-hmm.
Bucky said, "I'm him."
Oh, the scene where he goes. The scene to me is still where initially the apartment where he throws the shield and he catches it and then he throws it right back and has Cap doing the moonwalk. I was like, okay.
Yeah. I'm like, and comic book fans, we knew who it was, and we were so glad we got it. We were just like, yeah, that's
who the hell, Bucky? Not the line I wanted. I wanted the Samuel L. Jackson. I wanted the Samuel L. Jackson version of that, but it's like Bucky. Who the hell, Bucky? I was like,
who the hell, Bucky? Who the hell, Bucky?
Who the hell, Bucky?
Who the hell? Oh my God! There's definitely some. So that's there's some of the worst, some of the best. Thor versus Surtur in Ragnarok, or Thor versus Hela in Ragnarok. Or
okay.
Thor in the Thor's Revengers versus Hela and her cronies in Ragnarok.
I'm gonna pick Hela. I don't know which one.
She was it all.
She laid him the fuck down.
I literally
immediately.
I literally forget the scene where she takes his eye out.
His whole eye.
She's whooping ass through the entire film.
Oh yeah, that's when he comes back to the throne. When he comes back, it's like, oh yeah, now you look like now you remind me of Dad. I was like,
yeah, right. Like you don't need the hammer and all this other stuff.
Doesn't she smack him with a sword and then knock his eye?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like that's not
uses a sword.
That's not even how physics happens.
It was Ragnarok is probably one of the best of the Thor saga.
I will never admit it, but go ahead.
Ragnarok?
I will never admit it.
You'll never.
Ragnarok was
okay.
Admit it. I won't give it. I will not give it to that man.
Not.
He who shall not be named. I refuse. Okay. I will not give it to him.
Ragnarok is easily the best Thor.
Yeah,
it is.
It is.
Compared to the first one, Dark World and Love and Thunder, Ragnarok is
1, 2, 4.
That right there.
I agree with that.
That's the best rating to put that because shit.
Because we never got a good Thor versus Gore the God Butcher fight. So
and that is why
I'm so fucking disappointed.
We never got
that man fight. All the way off. Fuck him. Sorry.
She's like, worst battle, Captain America versus Red Skull.
There wasn't anything there. They didn't fight.
There wasn't.
They didn't fight. And I'm looking at you, Feige. I still want to see Cap take those stones back and him running into them. I want that story. I don't care if you give it to me as a what if. I want that story.
I think they were trying to not. I think that's when they were trying to fast forward Cap to the current MCU. They didn't want him to stick too much to the Red Skull. That's what I chalk it up to. We didn't really get the battle of the Red Skull. They just fast forwarded to where he met to the MCU to the Avengers of the MCU.
It's not a battle.
No, it's not.
It was a jumpy romp.
A jumpy romp. Sounds like a phrase from World War II.
You could have had the power of the guns.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, I need that story of when he takes those stones back. I just need that. Best, probably one of the best team battles. One of the best team battles. Avengers versus Hydra at the beginning of Age of Ultron.
Yeah.
It's probably one of the best cohesive team battles.
Yeah.
Yeah. I give that.
That opening,
yeah.
With them coming in on
still a bomb ass opening.
Yeah, we had that full shot where everybody's in that action pose. See? Good
shot.
You always pose. You as a team. You pose together as a team.
What's with the posing? I'll watch Black Widow only because of Yelena. Yelena makes it. In Hawkeye, she makes it, and Black Widow, she makes it.
You kill me, but you make mac and cheese. I love it.
Watch Black Widow. Since we're talking about battles, when her and Yelena first swap it out, they are beating the hell out of each other.
Yeah, they are.
And they know each other. That's the messed up part.
Like, I feel that fight. I'm like, ooh.
How you family and y'all know each other? It's like, you working? You? It's like, dang.
Yeah. Probably another one that, and this one had everybody on the edge of their seat. Infinity War, when the Avengers versus the Black Order and Thanos and his army. And that is a rough, long battle.
But you had to hit it with Wakanda, though. You had it of all the places. 3
months of black heaven, and that's what happens to the king.
I just felt like the whole time, you will have nothing here but blood and dirt, blood and sand. I was like, he wasn't
wrong.
T'Challa was all the way confident. You will have none of it. I was like, no,
he wasn't completely wrong. They did get dusted. He wasn't wrong. So,
although I was kind of mad at Shuri, though. I'm like, come on, Shuri, you work faster than this.
Come on.
When Thor shows up with
Stormbreaker,
that's the moment.
Great.
That's the moment. I'll just watch that part. Just like
the rest is hard to swallow.
Yeah, just
watch that part. Bring me Thanos. Like, yes, I can
great
today. Yes,
I'm Steve.
That part it's like a tree. It's like deep tree.
Another just moment where you're just like, damn. Captain Bucky versus Iron Man.
Yes.
They whooped his ass. They whooped his ass.
If you owe two people money and they both found out.
That was a moment
that you spent it on the horses. They coming to get your ass.
You spent it on the horse.
But
that was a moment. That was a moment where you knew you like, Tony, you got your ass beat by two geriatric men. They whooped your natural metal encased ass.
But I give it to him. The fight choreography for that was, I'm like, dude, the whole transfer of the shield and Iron Man actually using his gadgets, because you could see the armor actually moving as he's fighting. So he's really fighting both of them at the same time. I was like, okay, I can live with this. And of course, you get the iconic scene of, the fourth blast and the shield. You get that. So I'm like, you get the iconic Civil War cover. So
they was fan servicing like a son bitch.
That's how Brandy and Monica should have handled the boy's mind. Like, it should have.
Over Mekhi Phifer though.
Hey, it could have been evil Dave Chappelle. So we'll just
could have been. Things get worse.
It could have been worse. But yeah, the Cap and Bucky giving hands to Tony. They were in sync, like in sync. I'm like, you know how coordinated you got to do. Like, yeah. So when you go high, I go low, and then we gonna flip, and then the shield in between. I'm like,
yeah.
No questions asked.
You frisbeed the shield between Iron Man's legs, and he still caught a backhand. That's just dang. That's like disrespectful.
When it was all said and done, he was like, "You leave the shield." I'm like, "Look, man, just admit you got your ass whooped. Just say that. Just say that. That's mine. That's mine. My father built." I'm like, "Don't use."
That's what you wanted to sit there.
Cat was like, "Take this shit. I'll just beat your ass."
That's what it was. It's like, how do you still talk shit and you just literally just. You do just at this point, shut up. You are allowed to live.
So it's intense. Oh, that was intense. I need to go watch that again because that was such a great fight. Because it had everybody kind of like jump up, like, ooh.
They might kill him. They might kill him a little bit.
They might just a little bit.
Bucky was about to
going
like,
and
look,
rip
man,
out
you keep
somebody's
holding back.
Cap was just like she was like that close to like you, man. Look, I'm about to take this arc reactor out. I'm telling you,
right.
I'm telling you what I'm about to do.
Play with your daddy.
Play with your daddy. Don't play with me. Oop, ain't no daddy.
Oh,
that's how he beat him. He was like, "Oop, ain't no daddy." We all orphans out this bitch.
Oh no!
Oh my god. Doctor Strange and Dormammu. I don't want to say that's so much of a battle.
That was rage quitting.
But it is rage quitting.
that is button mashing equals rage quitting.
It's just like, so what you want to do? So I come to make you a deal. Like, how are you doing this? I've come to make you a deal.
What is this?
What is this?
What?
That whole you're a cosmic being and you realize you are stuck in a time loop.
Yeah.
How many times has it been?
I wish they gave us a better idea of how much time actually passed. Because like they leave it up to us. It could have been like he did it 100,000 times, but in my head canon, it was like 20 hot minutes, and he was just like, "I'm over this."
You don't want to be like SpongeBob. You don't be like SpongeBob. Be 3 hours later.
I come to make you a deal. He's just like, I'm going to aggravate the mess out of this dude until he just
literally have no concept of time. 20 minutes is forever. He's probably oh hell no! Please stop, please.
What's up, Joe? Yes. Another great scene. Yondu on the ship facing all his little cronies with the arrow in Guardians Volume 2.
That was more like a shootout, though.
It was a shoot. It counts as a battle. It counts as a battle, though.
Yeah,
it was a shootout.
It's kind of one-sided, though. If you sitting there at the command center and all you doing is just directing the arrow, that's like fishing a barrel.
Like, yeah, that's not fair.
So
all you hear is whistling all goddamn day. You don't even know when it's gonna be your turn.
Although it was a fire soundtrack.
You can't get past that soundtrack. You can't get past that sound. The beats was just everything.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for you to say my favorite one. You still have not said it yet, but go ahead.
Oh, you talking about this clown here?
I don't know. No, that's y'all's favorite. That
is always gonna be the favorite.
Red label.
Yeah. Look. So for those who are listening, we're talking John Walker versus the Dora Milaje. However, it's the Dora Milaje.
You know what this is?
John Walker and embarrassed.
If John Walker had called Dora Milaje a bald-headed demon,
we wouldn't be talking about
that. Would be kill shots. It would be kill shots,
and it wouldn't even. It wouldn't be all of them against him. It would just be one.
Like, that'd be the one time the black dude was. That'd be the one time the black dude was smartened up and been like, "Yay, I didn't say."
I'm like you, Greek by heart. I'm like, please, just whoop. You ain't got to kill him. Just whoop.
The standing over him while holding the shield is enough. It's just like, but I just took this super soldier serum, and I'm as strong and a woman that has no powers but training and vibranium armor and spear just put me on my ass.
Here's the thing. Watching the show with my wife, and the minute he's talking, he's very condescending when he's talking to him, and he puts his hand on Ayo's shoulder, and me and my wife both like,
I'm sure we can talk about this.
When he does, I'm like,
Although the part to me will always be Bucky is wanting to die laughing in the background while Sam looks concerned. Bucky is back there dying.
Even when Bucky knew what the message was, he was like, I'm sitting down for this one, ain't he?
Ain't got shit to do with me.
I don't care what kind of popcorn you bring me, kettle corn, sweet corn, caramel. I need some popcorn for this. That's how he was.
That was still funny. Between that and just the whole idea, it's like you got your ass whooped and now you just sit there in the corner just shook.
That boy about to go cry in the car. All right.
Milk.
Wanda versus the Illuminati.
This all could have been prevented. Damn it, Reed. I feel like we're gonna be saying that next couple of decades.
For you to be the smartest man in the room, you are the dumbest with the biggest mouth I've ever seen. Like you,
it made no sense.
That's why he got skettied.
Reed got skettied.
You know, the whole time, Wanda, you have to understand. Although Wanda had the coldest line. It's like, do you have
Joe says, no, it's Wanda versus everyone. Yeah.
Pretty much.
That's what it ends up becoming.
But for her to have that coldest line, does your kids have a mother? Well, of course. Good. They'll still have a parent. Damn. She had already made up in her mind. Yeah,
you got to die. No, you got to die.
I kind of felt bad though, because why did Captain Marvel have to get that? I'm like, wait a second. So Captain Marvel basically got worn out, because I'm like,
she drained her power. Yeah, she drained her power.
She got drained out, and of course, Captain Britain was like, really, come on with the jetpack. I get it. You can try, but you got decapitated by your own shield.
I can do this all day.
Joe, he said someone grab a can of ragu. Reed opened his mouth.
Told you, Reed got skettied.
Just hey,
yo,
Black Bolt can kill you with just one word from his mouth.
Here, hold my beer. Wait, hold my beer, Crush.
Black Bolt would have had the bruh look. He couldn't say anything, but you can imagine Black Bolt looking at Reed like,
you gave my whole shit away.
Like, remember, dude, you wasn't supposed to say nothing.
Remember them little individual bottles of Kool-Aid? They had the twist off top. That's what happened to Professor X.
Oh, you go too far. You do too much. Why you do that?
Time was not Professor X
like it. No.
Let me see. I want to see if this is on my list. What was yours, Kiera?
Daredevil hallway scene, season 1.
It was on my fucking list.
I would say Daredevil every hallway scene. Every hallway
damn.
No, man, there's something special. That first one was.
I
remember every moment down that hall. Yeah,
that scene made me tired. I'm like, damn, I'm tired.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to rank every Daredevil hallway fight, because each of them were different.
Yeah. I when you talk about a scene where you're just like, this is raw and gritty.
Mm-hmm.
And I when he leans against the wall and you see his hands drop a little bit, I'm like, dude, I kind of feel you right now. Like,
you can take a nap.
Like, and you know you ain't done. You need a minute. You ain't done.
Yo, he was in the black suit and he's leaning up against the wall, dead ass tired, and the guy's trying to get up.
Oh my god.
He's trying to
just stay down. Y'all ain't got to prove nothing to me. Just stay down.
I just want the kid. That's all I'm here for. I'm here for the kid. You willing to get your ass whooped for the kid? With my hand wrapped in rope. You really want to take this?
That's still funny. Who beat you down? It was a man in a black suit. That's it.
Oh god, it was those are
Come on, born again, please.
Oh my god,
roll that down, born again.
So, what are your thoughts on Iron Man 2 battle scene? The third act battle scene.
Crappy. Against Whiplash? Crappy.
Against the drones. Not so much Whiplash, but against the drones.
Yeah.
Or at least when they're in the dome. Everything else was a dome.
I mean, if you take Iron Man and War Machine when they teamed up and we saw a little bit of their capabilities, okay, yeah, but that's really about it. Yeah. I mean, that part was okay, but I mean, we didn't usually. I mean, you didn't get. I mean, well, technically, if you take away the first one, when he was going against Obadiah, it wasn't that good anyway. So there's also that.
It was just kind of building excitement for what was to come.
Yeah.
Mid.
Yeah.
Mid.
Not
bad, not great.
Yeah.
But it's I guess doable for what it was.
Where they win by crossing the streams.
Yes. You crossed the streams.
I thought I was the only one to get it. I forgot.
No.
I apologize.
Also, what works in Ghostbusters always works in arc reactors. Never cross the
streams. Never cross the streams. Ultron versus the Avengers.
That was decent.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, James Spader as Ultron, and he's talking.
James Spader as Ultron is amazing. Yeah. I didn't think I needed that.
But that's just the voice. That's not the fight. I don't care about the voice.
Well, the fight was more. Well, I give them that one. They actually took a lot more carefulness about how they did the fight because it's the whole 360. The whole 360 is all the Avengers are fighting, and it looked like one big ass tornado.
Yeah,
it was
cool.
It was good. I'll admit that. Of course, Quicksilver.
I'm sorry, but after seeing Quicksilver in the Fox franchise one, I was just like, yeah, and you are here for what again? Why are you here?
I'm just gonna say fast as hell, and yet you can't outrun bullets.
Yeah, had a big problem with that.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Great Value Quicksilver over here did a much better showing than you did.
Yeah.
I mean,
he saved an entire school.
He went through music in hand, saving everybody from exploding mansion. You can't save two people.
My man stopped eating his
person actually closest to the explosion.
Right.
Like he didn't start there and work out.
No, he did. Mind you, no training. So we got it. It happens.
Yeah.
But damn. Still much better to show than what we got in Age of Ultron.
Yeah, I'll give it that.
I was just like, here we were teasing the Fox version at the time, like silver Air Force Ones, high tops with the silver jacket.
I felt like that was a lot in the wardrobe budget.
Yeah,
apparently Quicksilver's high fashion. He rocks 90s.
Yeah, right. But then you see what he does. And you're like, this is so much better than what we got before. This is just what it is. It's 10 times better what we got before. Twice. Did it twice. I'm like,
and he did it in chucks.
In chucks. Like, come on.
Yeah, that is not an ideal running shoe.
It's not an ideal.
That's what makes it so awesome. This man is running Mach 3 in
a leather jacket and chucks.
This man is the equivalent of a self-starting fire, and he's saving people.
He is hot. He ain't got no arch support.
Right.
His feet is probably on fire. He was like, let me hurry up and get this done so I can get off my feet. Worked them long 8-hour, 10-hour, 12-hour days. You're like, man, I can't wait to put my feet off this ground.
He needs some Under Armour and some cross trainers.
I
can't.
Oh my god. I'm gonna let you guys name some ones that you have. And I will start with Lady Mandalore if you have if I haven't seen it
already. We already talked about the hallway scene for Daredevil. That's my favorite.
Okay.
I will always throw this man under the bus every chance that I can get.
Damn.
Every chance. The battle with Thor and the kindergartners against a god killer.
Everybody got Thor powers from Zeus's lightning.
For a limited time.
How?
All right, kids.
How?
Is that a stuffy bunny? Oh my god.
Like that's it. This your king?
Yeah.
Heimdall's son right there.
Cinematic assassin. Which one do you have? Which couple do you have?
So Danny Rand. All right. So
yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say you gotta put it. You gotta put a disclaimer before that first. Put a disclaimer before it.
No, who actually gets pretty busy because I watched it again not that long ago. God, come on, Shang-Chi.
Yeah, that was a good fight.
Death Dealer.
Yeah, that was a good fight.
Versus the Dark Dweller. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was good.
Thank you.
I'm with you. I didn't disagree with her. I can, like I said, is that a stuffed bunny?
God killer.
I am so confused right now. I'm in the theater. So confused.
The God Irritator. Like I ain't seen kill but one God. Just
Not one, barely that. And that thing was funny.
They never even showed it. It was the whole thing of you just saw bodies decapitated. That's it.
Yeah. What's your second one?
Oh, I get a second one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is it a good one or a bad one?
Either way.
Oh well, yeah, Danny Rand. Anything Danny Rand. Just that's on the bad side.
I'm saying that that's the worst then. Okay.
Pick your favorite fight.
Iron Fist was trained by David Eaton Karate Studios.
Tiger Shulman.
Never fails. Never fails.
Learned to fight from Tommy Wiseau.
all I gotta say is, Sammo Hung, Donnie Yen.
No,
couldn't call nobody.
No kind of training. Okay.
They wasn't gonna waste their time anyway.
Damn.
Sorry.
Black Spartan. Who you got?
Because he took my worst fight. I was gonna say Iron Fist was definitely my worst. Let's see. Best fight. I'll go different. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, where Star-Lord versus Ego.
Ooh, that was on my list.
That was actually a good fight. It was when he learned he could use his powers.
When he found out about his mother, I was just like,
yeah.
Fuck.
He brought his mother into it. Now, before you get mad and just. Well, anyway, I started blasting.
I'm like, yeah, Peter, we're with you on this one. Don't.
It's like empty the
clip. Back.
The whole empty whatever chamber clip, whatever the head is in there, just empty it.
Another good fight, which I think, Doctor Strange, where the Ancient One versus Caecilius.
Okay.
That was interesting. It was a fight. It was more of a mystical battle, but I like the fact of how they basically made the environment around it work. It was like Inception meets magic. So I'll give it that. Trying to think, because everybody went worst fights. What worst fight have we not covered? I got one because it ticks me off to this day. Shuri versus Namor. Ticks me off. I love Wakanda forever. I do. But if you're going to tell me the only way that you can stop Namor is to basically give him the Captain Deeds treatment.
Ooh.
They dried him out.
Yeah.
It's
a fish fry.
It's a fish fry. You basically put him under heating lamps.
No black folks are fish fries.
You basically made Namor a number 2 with hush puppies and put him under a heating lamp. And literally the number 3 smartest person in the MCU, you couldn't take down Cool Khan. You couldn't take him down.
You gonna stop playing my man the way he pronounced his name. You gonna
Raw. Don't come in here with that mess, Raw. Raw do that mess with me back.
I forgot about Luke Cage. I forgot about that fight.
Best fight. Punisher in the prison.
Yes.
Brutal.
That's a good one.
Brutal while he's sitting there laughing about it and among a whole bunch of dead people and he's laughing hysterically. Yep.
Damn.
I agree with that.
That's an intense fight right there.
Yeah.
Worst for me, because it was just kind of in this Captain Marvel versus Jan Rog.
That was just
I mean, anything Captain. That movie, the
fight choreography made no sense because she's been trained.
And I don't hate the character.
No.
By far.
No. God damn, I'm disappointed.
We mentioned it earlier. We mentioned it earlier.
The whole thing of Captain Marvel was she was trained, and you made her emphasis on her powers. I'm like, that's part of it, but she doesn't depend on it.
No, that's not the character. I'm not.
Yeah. See, it was a very. It's not even a mid. It's not even a mid fight.
It's not even a mid.
It's just.
The worst fight was Bucky versus Gravity.
Brody.
Why?
Why?
You are the fucking worst. You are the worst. You are the worst. You are the worst.
Oh my God. You made me lose track of thought on that one.
Well, it's a tie
you know
because it's Bucky or it's Black Widow.
Didn't mention this one. It was when Bucky breaks out the detention facility. Didn't mention that one.
Yeah.
Didn't mention that one. There's definitely some honorable mentions to go. Will, you made me lose my concentration on that one. Bucky versus Gravity. Okay.
Also, Bucky versus
I'll allow it.
Also, Bucky versus Black Panther, the little mini fight they had was actually in Civil War. That wasn't half bad either.
Yeah, that like when they're inside the facility.
Yeah. That wasn't half bad.
Because it was just kind of like, okay, we got to see this matchup.
I love the fact that Bucky kind of got bold, so Black Panther's like, motherfucker, you ain't just finna just yeet me off the table like you did Black Widow. You will square up.
I'm pissed.
Like we about to throw hands, baby.
We're not going to get an answer as to what his ring, how it interacted with Bucky's arm the first time. We're going to get an answer that's going to keep me up at night.
Oh my God. Honorable worst is Star-Lord versus Ronan the Accuser.
Yes.
Honorable mention for the worst.
Dance off, bro.
Everything else that led up to it was like intense. Like they were hitting the beats right down the line, and then you get the full explosion. You think they got it? Boom! Plane craft crashes and everything.
Yeah, it was different because I was expecting Ronan the Accuser to actually do a fight, not just have kill shots. Just yeah. But I get a gun. You had to be safe. That first movie,
it's build up. It's build up.
Safe movie. You
I
got
get
to be
it.
safe.
It's build up. I get it. It's build up. I get it. I'm okay with that. I'm completely fine with that. Damn. I'm sure that there's going to be more to come.
Oh, are you trying to go worse? Are you trying to go worse or still best?
Yeah, it doesn't even matter. But it doesn't even matter. I will say this, because we were talking about Captain Marvel. If you have not read the comic for Monica Rambeau, you need to read it.
The new one?
Yes.
Monica
is her. That's her. It's her. She's her. I'm like, yes. Amp it up, please. You thought Storm finally getting recognized for her bloodline was something. Wait till you find out what Monica can actually do.
Dang it, I just thought of one. Dang it. And I didn't mention it. I didn't think about that.
What's that?
The final battle in No Way Home.
Good fight.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot all about that, especially at
good
the
fight.
end.
And
I thought you brought it up earlier.
we brought up Tom Holland fighting Green Goblin.
Yeah, but that's not all three Spider-Mans fighting, and then at the end where Tom Holland was about to end him, that was about to be a straight up. That's my boy. That's like no. Tom Holland was going for the
he was going for the
Spider-Man.
Oh, and a lot of people don't know or didn't pay attention. Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, to think how strong he was to hold back. I'm like, oh yeah, yeah. That means y'all been holding back, like you don't want to. If you give them the full, it's over.
That's why Superior Spider-Man will always be one of my favorite issues. He's been holding back the entire time.
when he who was a Scorpion, he broke his jaw.
Yeah, he broke Scorpion's jaw. He's like,
oh my God.
He's like, this fool's been holding back on us.
I was like, damn, dude. Like, let's go. What you got? Cinematics?
Blade versus Deacon Frost.
Ooh, that was a good one.
When he was Lamagra?
Yes.
Whichever one that gets us to
when he was full Lamagra. I'm gonna say that when he was full Lamagra.
Look, that line stays in my daggone chamber. It's a line that won't go away. Because if you sit back, my wife like, do you have to say it like that? It's the only way to say it like that.
You have to. Just
like that line makes the entire, even if the movie was trash before then, it makes the entire thing permissible.
The fight
for
scene,
that line alone.
I was gonna say the fight scene before Deacon Frost when he just like he gets those shades on and that EDM music kicks in at the right time. It's like, oh, this should be a good ass fight scene.
Oh yeah.
Always the rave music that gets it going. Like,
that was before the Matrix, right?
It was around that time. Yeah. It was around that time. Yeah. Because it was like that was a big thing, man. It was a big thing. When every time they bust out that music, I'm like, ask John Wick. Somebody getting their ass whooped to this music.
Damn, I want to see Chapter 4 so bad.
Oh, you fool!
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, she's right. Lainey, you're right. You got a top and a bottom in the same entry. The fight was great. The CGI was bad.
Yeah.
God no.
We had
it was what we had at the time.
It
was all we had.
We took it with Marvel.
Yes. Yeah. We to get where we are today, we had to go through some
Marvel
stuff.
had to put themselves at the way bottom of that ending credit. They put themselves at the way bottom.
It was just like, we just want to make sure, So,
we're not even Marvel. It's Marvel Knights.
Yeah. Like, we'll just attach it to that defunct title. We'll be fine. So we're heading out of here. We're gonna start with Lady Mandalore as usual. Tell everybody where they can find you.
You can find me, Lady Mandalore, on Instagram mainly as Roomful of Blurs, as you see right over here. I'm getting better. You see right there.
Told you how to get you there.
I'm gonna get there. Just need practice. Roomful of Words on Instagram. You can also find me on another social media app called Fanbase, where I hold a chat room every Saturday. No, sorry. The first Saturday of every month going forward at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay. I also have a lovely podcast called Child of Mandalore, in which I talk about the history of Mandalore, not just the Mandalorian, but all of Mandalore of itself in Star Wars. Also, I'm on TikTok. I do voices sometimes, most times. I'm funny.
I need to get back to
sultry voices.
I do. I do lots of voices. They're a lot of fun. And then I go like this, and it freaks everybody else out.
Okay, keep that voice. I'm gonna need that for our upcoming birthday party.
Hey, oh my goodness.
Whatever.
Oh
I
my God.
have range.
Hey, and that's all we asked for, Ryan. What you got? You got something else?
Yes, sometimes I like to do Poppy from 116th Street. We go. I used to go up.
But you say you come in here every time. You know what it is, Poppy.
What I feel like
inside the price is the same.
What I feel like she was. Come on down. Come, you know my friend Harvey. My friend Harvey. You can talk to him.
Trying to do Old Man Poppy. Old Man Poppy needs work.
No.
You're looking at two burgeoning voice actors on the stage here. Oh my God. So oh man, Cinematic Assassin, talk to him.
Oh God.
you better nail it. You better nail it.
All I got is the face for right now. Sorry for everyone that's listening. That was riveting for you. Yes, it is I will be watching. You can find me on the social medias eventually at Mayhem Media. That's MAYEHEM Media. You can, if you want to interact with me in real time right now, follow me on Letterboxd, where I just give the most delightful reviews of all the things, because all the things deserve all the nice words about them, including things that only get a half star. Like
what the hell?
Wow.
E for effort.
Yeah.
Like,
everyone really tried. There was a lot of money invested and people showed up and the costumes were nice. See, you can say nice somethings about everything. And on that note,
oh my God.
There were no typos in the script.
Everyone showed up on time.
Don't forget that your mental health matters. So go ahead and take that PTO. And whatever you do, in this life, lean into learning, lean into laughter, and lean into love, and that will make the world a better place. Deuces.
And cupcakes. What? Cupcakes make everybody happy.
Oh, cupcakes, cheesecake,
cupcakes.
No, cheesecake. No,
cheesecake is
on behalf of some of the Black community with lactose.
Cheesecake is divine.
I'm going to let you.
Actually, no, double red velvet cake. Ooh.
There it is.
Oh, double red velvet cake.
Right.
That's what it is.
Look, as he says it, he's salivating as he's speaking.
I feel like I'm giving a sermon.
His eyes closed. He was like, he pulled up.
He's one that sermon on Sundays. Afterwards, we're gonna have a lovely luncheon downstairs. Sister Johnson and Maybelline have made a delightful red velvet cake.
That's when you hear the whole congregation saying,
Let the church.
Yeah, we also thank Sister Maybelline for making the turnip greens because Sister Johnson, you don't know how to make turnip greens, but the Lord still loves you. The Lord still loves you.
Who made the potato salad? First that gets whispered.
Yeah,
this Mother's Day, I'm finna make my Oreo cheesecake. It's going down.
Nice.
When he says that, by all means, once he makes it, he's going to eat it. I don't know what it is. No. It's a guy thing. Like when we know it's good, we be like, yeah, they ain't gonna miss this.
Between you and Brandy and y'all's cooking makes me want to come up there. I ain't gonna lie. I told Brandy I will travel for good food.
Oh,
I really travel.
Shout out to Candy B because she made her infamous brown sugar chicken, and I texted her and I said, how dare you?
Lord. Anyway,
I'm coming over right now.
Because
Candy, we need to Miss Brandy, we need to talk.
Oh, Candy cooks her ass off. I swear.
I've seen
eight is a happy man. I will tell you that much. He is a happy man.
Lucky bastard. Anyway, I am Black Spartan, those I know as BlackBox447 on all social media. I usually do reviews and everything that I write. Read, watch, play, try to teach a newborn because apparently my brain's out the window. Aside from that, I do have a couple of podcasts of my own. I do have a news podcast called How the Frick Got Here that is on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch every Wednesday and every Saturday. I also have a video game podcast called Get Bit that is with my co-host Joe Tonello every Friday on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. And now on Spotify, on Google Play, and on Apple Podcasts. It's a lot. Bear with the brother. Also, we will also, as of Friday, also be joining the crew on Opulence Radio. So that's going to be cool as well. That's a lot. That also, guys, I am one of the many heads of the Legion of Writers for Blurred's Eye View for the wrestling column. Why? Because wrestling is real and people are fake. Shout out to Mr. Kennedy for that one because this WWE draft so far has been ass. And I do mean ass. Also,
they can wrap it up in that tinfoil belt or tinfoil they call a belt and throw it in the trays.
That is tinfoil. That is tinfoil attached to a belt from Kohl's. That's what that is. It's shiny though. It's shiny. At least it's shiny. Yeah. But aside from that, guys, I always do believe in the fact that we should be in the age of, especially now, considering everything going on and the writers' strike and everything else. Now it's time for more unity, more sharing, more promoting of others, as we try to do here, not only with Blurred's Eye View, Roomful of Birds, Mayhem Media, also Blurred and Powerful, Geek by Heart. I'm gonna sound like I'm doing an Oscar speech here. You know who you are.
Blurred Corner speaks.
Yeah,
we out here.
We can keep
Blurred
going down
over.
the route.
We out here.
Yeah, we can keep going down the route, but just understand, share and celebrate everybody. If you get in the bag, things that not. Again, also, I'm a very social person. I can talk about most anybody about anything. I just have one simple rule: don't be a dick, and we'll all be cool.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot.
I too can talk about almost anyone.
in a loving tone, I'm sure. Completely forgot. I have a podcast called Roomful of Blurs, also on the YouTubes and on the Twitch that I stream live every Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I really forgot I'm a person. I make mistakes. Come watch me make more of them on my podcast.
Just the beauty of life.
Right.
People with flaws.
Yes. And it is your man on the wall, the captain of the ship, the Papa Bear of the Blurred community, Chris Fury. I keep adding more monikers. I don't know where they come from. I'm not naming myself for the record. People are giving me this, so that means
King of the North.
The King of the North. I'm up north. I'm the King of the North. I'm like, so. But thank you for tuning in. Thank you for showing your love. If it's your first time here, check us out on YouTube. Hit the notification bell. Hit that subscribe button. You can see past episodes and shorts, Fury's reacts and reviews, and so much more. You can also check us out on Opulence Radio. Yes. We are leading the charge. Blurred's Eye View is leading the charge at Opulence Radio on Mondays, Thursdays for Blurred Out Thursdays, and I want to say Friday. I want to say Friday so bad. But we out here doing big things. Shout out to Amron over at Opulence Radio. Check us out over there. You can also listen to us wherever you listen to your podcast. If you check us out on IG, go to IG. Go to Blurred's Eye View on IG. It'll send you to the link tree, and it'll send you to every one of those links, including being an affiliate to Otaku Noir. Ooh, that's a lot of word. Otaku Noir. This is like a lot to take in. I like take a breath there. Otaku Noir is scrolling at the bottom. Go to otakunoir.com, discount code Blurred's Eye View at your checkout. You go to the link in the IG bio, and it will send you straight there to the link tree and all that great stuff. You'll see us there. Blurred Blind Mystery Box. Can't go wrong. Awesome stuff. I'm currently reading Sylvester Barzay's Planet Dead right now. And he's coming on. He's coming on. We're going to be talking about it. So check us out. Show your love over at Otaku Noir. Get you some Blurred Blind Mystery Box. Not to mention, guess what? You can also listen to us there too on otakunoir.com. So hey, I told you, we all over the place, and we're not done. When I say we're not done, we ain't done. We got some work. We got some work. Some work is coming. You can also check us out on Always Press Record on Roku or Amazon Fire. Go to alwayspressrecord.com. See these episodes, seasons 8 and 9. And once this season is done, 10. So you can check us out there, chugging along, making the mistakes, and having fun. So so you can check us out there. Once I want to shout out everybody who's been showing you love and popping up in the comment section. Shout out to Queen Jasmine and Lord Strife. They just had their Royals Gala for Black Friday out in Texas. It looked like it was an amazing time.
So beautiful. Oh my God.
Queen Jasmine Hallion Crow is all right in our books. She's always got a home here. King of the North. I say Lord Fury, King of the North. But shout out to all those Blurred creatives that are out here doing amazing things. And like Black Spartan said, share, like, support, safe space, and protect. Right.
Absolutely.
Can't forget that. So tune in Thursday.
Not the lean with the shuffle.
It's May 4th, baby. We got Star Wars talk coming off. We doing our thing May 4th. May the 4th be with you. We are. It's all Star Wars all the time, all day. We got the news. We're talking about it. We're talking about the Acolyte and so much more. We're talking about the baby. Somebody get the baby. Get the baby. Get the baby. I see y'all ladies was cutting up over Pedro Pascal out there in Met Gala too. He was out there showing off the thigh.
With the hoochie daddy shorts on.
I'm like, this dude. I'm like, all right, dude. You just out here. You out here.
They're nicely toned. As a woman that pays attention to leg day for y'all, sorry. No, they are nice. They nice. He could lift things up and put them down and not bust a kneecap or nothing. I'm saying.
These are great things.
We be watching, fellas. We be watching.
As a person that has new knees, I feel attacked. I'm just.
This is why I work. This is why I work
how
out.
ableist of you, Kira.
Jeez. Oh my
Your
God.
physical therapy,
This
Will.
is
Do
what
your
we do.
physical therapy.
This is what we do. This is what we do. Oh, this is exactly what we do. Until then, until Thursday, when we come back, we're going to be here at 9 p.m. Eastern. Always check us out. Tuesdays live, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Facebook, YouTube, Twitch handle Blurred's Eye View 1. You can also check us out Thursdays at 9 p.m. Eastern because you know what? Life be life, and we got to start at 9 p.m. So we got to do that. So check us out there, same channels. And you can also follow us everywhere we're listening to your podcasts, including Opulence Radio and so much more. But until then, remember to educate yourself and others, entertain yourself and others, and most of all, encourage yourself and others. Thank the crew. We're always doing what we do. That was not meant to rhyme, but we're out of here.
Bye.